Hello and welcome to my review of Elucia Vhane. This is going to be my series of reviews covering all of the models from the Kill Team Rogue Trader box set. Now this box set will cost you £80. It includes a load of scenery, a reversible board, a group of Rogue Trader Imperials, I sort of want to say, and some Gelapox infected. If you don't know what Gelapox are, basically it's a merging of corrupting power of the Dark Gods with Mana Machine. They're techno-mutants. It's what you get when you combine the infected Nurgle creatures with machines. And there'll be reviews of those dotted around reviews of these Rogue Trader models. So firstly, all of the models are, I want to say, easy to build, push to fit miniatures. I think Elucia Vhane was very straightforward to put together. She's quite spindly because she's a very thin model, not much to her at all. We'll show you some size comparisons in a moment. Loads of detail on her though. The Rogue Trader models are red and the Gelapox are green. This wouldn't be the first time Games Workshop would choose to put their models in different coloured plastic. You've got blue for typically Space Marines or Primaris, you've got grey for the standard kits, you've got brown for scenery, and later on they chose to make all of the Blackstone Fortress Imperial kind of models in red plastic too. But the Chaos models were grey, which was interesting. Anyway, lots of detail, lots going on, especially for a plastic miniature. Lots of 3D detail there. Very quick and easy to put together. I do like this big old feather thing she's got, and then she's covering her face up with this kind of mask thing, and this she's got this awesome looking pistol. So how does she compare to other models? Well, first of all, models in the range. We've got the little assassin, so she's about the same height as the assassin. Next to normal kind of bodyguards, she's a little bit taller, maybe because of the boots. That's another one of the bodyguards. So yeah, if we just look at that, yeah, she's a little bit taller. Very long legs. Clearly she's been augmented or something. Comparing her to some Chaos models, so the Gelapox infected. This is a Vox Shambler, which is a Gelapox mutant. She's about the same size as one of those. Next to a little Glitzling, which is like a Nurgling. Obviously she could, you know, kick one of those to death quite easily. And then next to one of the Nightmare Hulks, the Hullbreaker. She is kind of dwarfed by one of these bigger Nurgle creatures. Another model that isn't anything to do with Nurgle, not really, is another Chaos Space Marine. So how does she stack up with the Chaos Space Marine? As you can see there, she is a little bit smaller, just a little bit smaller than a Chaos Space Marine, but obviously look at the bulk of that Chaos Space Marine compared to her. Next to a couple of Imperial models that you'll probably recognise, so we've got a standard Space Marine, and yeah, she is, according to this, a bit taller than a Space Marine, but she is stood up to her maximum height. And then a Primaris Intercessor. Intercessor is taller than her. So I hope those size comparisons have helped. So rules wise, this is a 40k channel, and where I can, and I like to pride myself on disclosing all of the Warhammer 40k rules. In the Rogue Trader Kill Team box set, you do get 40k rules in the form of mini codexes for the Elucidian Starstriders and the Gelapox infected, and that is where I'm getting the rules for Elucia Vhane. She's an HQ choice and a power points cost of a 4. She's a matched play points cost of 45, making her pretty cheap. What do you get for these points then? Well, her movement speed is 6 inches, weapon skill and ballistic skill is 3+, her strength and toughness are what you'd expect, 3. She's got 4 wounds though, which is 3 more than a Space Marine. She's got 3 attacks, leadership 9, and a save of 4+. However, she does have a disruption field generator that gives her a 4+ invulnerable save. Elucia Vhane is a single model armed with a monomolecular cane rapier, heirloom pistol and concussion grenades. Only one of this model can be included in your army. So her heirloom pistol then, it's a range of 12 inches, pistol 1, strength 4, but it's AP -2 and damage 2. That's pretty nice. The monomolecular cane rapier is a melee weapon, strength of the user, which is only 3, but it's AP -4 and damage 1. That's why you get it, because of that AP -4. The concussion grenade then, it's a range of 6 inches, it's grenade D3, strength 3, AP 0, damage 1, but if the target is within 1 inch of a terrain feature, add 1 to this weapon's strength and damage characteristics. That's pretty good. It means that the strength goes up to 4, and it means you got 2 damage as well. Abilities, Warrant of Trade. You may never have heard of this Warrant of Trade, so I'll just explain it now. A model with this ability can embark onto any Imperium transport, even though the transport in question might normally only permit models with other faction keywords to do so. All other restrictions apply normally. Does this mean she can go in a repulsor tank? Is that an Imperium transport? We'd have to have a look in the Space Marine Codex. It does have the keywords Imperium transport on it, so technically she's allowed to get on board. Her other abilities, Concealed Archaeotech Weapon. Once per battle, at the start of the fight phase, pick an enemy model within 1 inch of Elucia Vhane and roll a dice. On a 4+, that model's unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. That's pretty good. You've got a 50-50 chance there of the unit suffering D3, but you can only use that once per battle. Disruption Field Generator, I've already mentioned, she has a 4+ invulnerable save. Then a Multispectral Auspicator. Reroll hit rolls of 1 made for attacks by friendly Elucidian Starstrider units within 6 inches of Elucia Vhane. That's pretty good. You can reroll rolls of a 1 with her group. Her keywords, Imperium, Astra Cartographica, Elucidian Starstriders, Character, Infantry, Rogue Trader and Elucia Vhane. So there you go. That's all of her rules. I think she's pretty decent, very cheap, and she's got, no pun intended, a few things up her sleeves. Yes, she's very squishy, but she is a character. She won't normally be able to be targeted. She'll best work with her friendly Elucidian Starstriders. The heirloom pistol's quite good. The concussion grenade has the ability to do a lot more damage, and the cane rapier has a very decent armor penetration of -4. Coupled with the fact that she can go on any Imperium transport makes her very flexible. What do you guys think of the model and the rules? Please do put it in the comments below. It'd be great to hear from you. There are many more videos covering the rest of the Rogue Trader models, so hope you enjoy them too. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.